Not even sure how to initially introduce myself to you guys, but this is going to be my very first YouTube video. And today I'm going to be explaining the 10 tips that I've learned so far from previous YouTube videos I've watched to help me make this YouTube video, which will be my first YouTube video ever. And I'm very excited to announce to you guys that I hope to continue this journey, and I hope you guys want to follow along, be there throughout the entire way. We'll see how far we can take this. Step number 1, you want to come up with a YouTube idea. Now this can range from a subject, a topic, an object you're reviewing, anything of that nature, anything that's going to grab attention and, keep people interested throughout the entire video. Step number 2 is to write down bullet points on what you're going to be talking about throughout the entire YouTube video. It's going to make this flow a lot easier for you and be a lot less time consuming trying to sit in front of the camera and talk about something, you're really not prepared for. And, just it's easier to get the feel of how to create the YouTube video when you already have a layout of what you're going to be talking about, where you're going to take the video. A great example is right here. I have bullet point, not necessarily bullet points, but a trail of some of the things in which I'm going to be explaining. A quick little tip that I'm going to share with you guys is to use a front-facing camera so you can actually see where you're, recording the video and not trying to, match it up with the back-facing camera. It saves a lot of time, a lot of stress, a lot of worry, and, it makes it a lot easier to film yourself as you're watching yourself film yourself. The last tip for this step is to use the top third of the frame, which I guess would be around this area. I'm not too sure if that helps anything or whatnot, but I mean, yeah, so we're just gonna do that from now on. Getting into step number 4, the audio to your YouTube video is very important. The viewers are going to want to hear a nice, clear audio. So don't have your phone very far out like this. Even though it looks a lot cooler, it's better to hold your audio up closer because what's more appealing to the ears is going to stick with them, not so much what they're seeing, because people just swiping all day. It's the information that they hear that's going to stick with them. A couple tips to add to this. First, I'm going to tell you that a microphone is not needed because there's actually one in your cell phone that we're using to record our first YouTube video. So we're going to stick away from the microphones just quite yet. I know it looks professional, but we're not even at a professional level yet, so why are we worrying? And the second tip for this step is to make sure there's no background noises. Now, if you have somebody outside cutting grass, or you have construction outside, maybe take what you're recording and, bring it into an environment that's more sound appropriate, less noisy. Make sure you're the main focus, not everything else going on in the world. Step number 5, look into the lens and smile. So what this is going to help you do is keep people engaged with you, your eye-to-eye contact with them, so they're going to be straight on focus with what you're saying just as much as you should be focused on your viewers. One of the tips I have for this step is to be authentic. Be yourself, show facial expressions, get involved with the video, enjoy it. This is a hobby. This is supposed to be enjoyable. You're helping somebody in the world learn something. Be enjoyable. Show them who you really are. Step number 6 is going to be to record videos and improve on what you can improve. This is going to help you as you get more advanced into the YouTube industry. You're going to see better results with your YouTube videos, more views, more likes, more subscribers, more shares, all of that. Everything's going to improve as you try and work on your YouTube videos. Every time you make a YouTube video, you should always try and focus on something that could improve it. You could get more attention just by doing this, by following this step. One of the tips that I have for this step is to not stop the record button every time you mess up, which I'm having trouble with right now filming this video. Every time I mess up, I just keep hitting the stop button and trying to restart, and it's going to be a lot easier once I get past that. So in our upcoming YouTube videos, I'm going to make sure to just record the whole video all the way through and just start at the beginning of the sentence in which I messed up, because that's going to make editing a lot easier. I'm not going to have to put in a bunch of clip videos. It's just going to be easier all around. So I'm going to keep that in mind and focus this step in my own journey with YouTube. Step number 7 is to shoot B-roll. Well, Devin, what is B-roll? I just learned this watching a video, coming up with some of the script. It's actually a video that you've created about the topic you're talking about as you're talking about it, to show to your viewers as you're introducing it or describing it or anything like that. It's just basically a short little clip that you put into your video to introduce a topic, subject, or object. I'm actually not too informed on this topic quite yet, but I'm sure you can do your own personal research learning more about this. Step number 8 is to edit your full uncut YouTube prepared video. Now, this can be done using an iPhone, an iPad, any sort of phone, should I say, with a camera, editing applications. It could be used with a smartphone, a tablet, iPad, laptop, computer. Any electronic that can edit videos with applications will work just fine for now. Now, when editing, we're going to use text. We're going to use sound effects, graphics, transitions, and other things of that nature to improve the quality of our videos. So it's not just you talking the whole time. It's catching people's attention using other little snippets of cool add-ons to your video, which I can't wait to learn more about because I'm excited to level up these YouTube videos as soon as possible. Now, I plan on not overcomplicating this first YouTube video with a bunch of little edits, because that's going to make me stressed and worried and just be a lot more time consuming. So I'm going to stay away from that for now and try and get used to recording myself, being familiar with an audience and how to engage with the audience and just how to present myself in front of online viewers. Now, that first step in editing the uncut video is called A-roll, which is what I just said. It is editing the uncut video that you just produced. This is going to leave your YouTube video with only the good clips that you want to include into the video, while cutting out all the extra nonsense that is not needed. The second part of this step is to add in your B-roll with music, a little transition, sound effects, text, things like that. It's going to make it a lot more appealing, a lot more visually attractive to the viewer, keep them engaged throughout the video, and yeah. Step 9 is to create the thumbnail. So I'm actually going to do that right now. I actually don't know how to film a thumbnail, so we're going to mess around with it and see where that takes me. Now, that thumbnail can actually be created using Canva, or I've even heard YouTube Studio has one, but so far, a good free application to create your thumbnail would be Canva, and that's what I'm going to be using in this video today. Now, Canva is not a sponsored application. I am just simply sharing with my users a quick way that they can make thumbnails for free. Just use the free version and start their YouTube channel. It's as simple as that. Step number 10, do not be scared and just post the YouTube video. It's really that simple. We got to get started somewhere. I've realized I've been, trying to push away from why I should be making the YouTube videos. So in turn, I end up not making any YouTube videos, which is very devastating to me because I've been wanting to start this for a very long time and I have not known where to start. So what better way to create a YouTube channel by explaining how to create your first YouTube video. After posting, you want to share your video using any other social media you have, with either Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, any social media like that, or even sharing it to friends, family, to get them introduced to your YouTube channel and see the progress that you make. and how many subscribers and viewers you gain, likes, comments, everything. I mean, who doesn't want to see you grow big? If you can't grow big, you got to go home, you know? And the last tip for this step is to stay engaged with your viewers, people that comment, like their comments, comment back, express your feelings for them by, giving them shout outs throughout your videos. Really make sure that you focus on the viewer, because they are the one that are taking something away from your video and, promoting you by viewing your content. Now, that's everything I had for today. Those are the 10 best tips that I've learned so far to start creating your first YouTube video. I hope this helps. I'm going to keep using these to my advantage. I'm going to keep improving my YouTube videos, and I hope you guys want to stick throughout the entire journey with me. I'm going to probably be doing this the rest of my life. I want to be an influencer one day. I want to do big things. I want to, make sure my family sees where I can take this. So I plan on working hard, making big bucks, and helping other people out in this world. Those are my 3 biggest goals so far that I've found for the new year of 2024. So if you'd like to support me, stay tuned for what has to come in the future. Thank you yet again. I'm out.